Welcome back. You're watching Business Morning on Channels Television. My next guest is the CEO, A&O Acquisitions, and the Managing Director, Eagle Global Markets, Gbite Oduneye. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming on the program. So we're continuing our focus on the markets, but we're paying more attention to getting investments from the diaspora into the Nigerian equities market. So how much has actually been achieved, would you say, in getting diaspora Nigerians to invest in the local equities market?
Well, thank you very much for having me, Harriet. A lot has been achieved over the last 18 to 20 months since the introduction of the exchange platform by the stock exchange. The major issue for the diaspora has been transparency, accountability and transparency when they do invest in the Nigerian markets. How do they know their stocks are being bought? How are the stocks doing? Normally in the past it's been what her broker has said. With companies like Maritime Securities providing the Meritrade platform and Vetiva and a number of other brokers, platforms where they can log on, actually put on trades and look at what their investment opportunities are. We have seen a surge in participation from the diaspora. A&O Acquisitions, we work closely with the stock exchange too, where we host the Nigerian Capital Market Forum. A number of our brokers here and investment bankers, we come over to London and promote the Nigerian Stock Exchange. We also do monthly seminars where we enlighten the diaspora on the opportunities that do exist. So the methods in which they can engage with the Nigerian market has become more transparent, and we have seen a surge in the amount of participants who are opening stockbroking accounts.
Okay, so could you just give us a number? Because in the last month we saw a very heavy, outflow of some particular investors. So do we say that it's domestic investors who are from the diaspora who have exited the market? Are they comfortable? You already said because of the introduction of some new trading platforms, there's been a lot of transparency in what actually goes on at the market. So wherever you are, you can monitor your stocks. Yes. But we still see that there seems to be a high, somewhat high level of distrust in what actually goes on at the exchange.
Well, I will say the exchange has done, or they're doing a great job in trying as much as possible to enlighten the diaspora on the opportunities. Most of the outflows that we have seen from the market are from foreign investors, not from, particularly from the Nigerian diaspora. Yes, they do complain, but they do understand that when the price of oil drops from 110 to where it is now, in an oil economy, surely the markets will suffer. In the past, the problems has been a lack of information, and with a lack of information comes the worry and the frustration. Now that there's transparency, a number of them are in it for the long run. As you know, the Nigerian diaspora contributes close to 23 billion a year. If that was a state, it would just come right after Lagos and River State. So it's a very, very large chunk. That can be increased significantly again with education. They do understand they're an enlightened crowd. They understand there'll be ups and downs within the market, and the transparency is helping. I mean, I remember there was a time when myself or members of my team would go out and discuss with a diaspora and opening and it was as they would say, dead on arrival. It's not something that would be considered at all. But now, with the transparency, as long as expectations are managed and they are empowered to take advantage of all the literature from a number of brokerage firms, they're able to make informed decisions. So as a result, we are seeing an increase. It could be much better, of course, but it's much better than it was before. So
talk to us about derivatives in investing. Do you think that Nigerian environment is right for it?
Without a doubt, it's one of those ones that's extremely close to my heart. I mean, it's something I've worked on for the past 4 years in Africa generally. I work closely with a number of brokers, and we set up the first CD platform in Ghana where you can trade global markets. I hear Ada was on earlier on, and she was talking about oil and agriculture. Now, normally a Nigerian can't take advantage of the drastic moves we've seen in the oil market. Can't do anything with currency pairs. What we have done is, so last year we launched the first CD platform with our partners, with something we worked with. Also, a Nigerian stockbroking firm launched last year the first Naira derivative platform. And also, we worked closely to launch the first RAND platform. We're launching a product called Eagle Global Markets. We launch in May. We plan on being the Pan-African commodity broker, giving Nigerians the ability to trade oil, any commodity, any indice, any forex pair, importantly in Naira. We will offer the world's largest platform, which is the MT4 platform, which is being offered now in Nigeria by a number of European brokers.
But then do you think it would be a welcome, welcome development? It seems to be a new one if you want to start trading electronically on Naira, but do you think it would be a welcome development?
As I said, it's something that we've worked on for 4 years. We believe strongly that it will be. As I mentioned, we have seen a massive slide in oil the past 18 months. It adds as an extra tool to any investor's toolkits. I'm sure if people had the ability to trade, they would have taken advantage of the slide in oil by going short, for example. So I do think so. I think there would be some skeptics, but we will be concentrating very, very heavily on education, enlightening our potential clientele on what it takes, what it's about. I mean, it's not a quick fix, a quick scheme where you can make money quickly. It's something that's like the stock market and like with everything. The more enlightened you are, you can make informed decisions and take advantage of the market. So we do believe it will be, it will complement what already exists.
Complement what already exists, yes. Which is? You
trading in bonds or the Nigerian stocks or the NASD, for example, taking advantage of smaller companies. We see it as a natural progression.
But then don't you think you're going to encounter challenges? I mean, of course, we know that most of our revenues come from oil.
Yes.
And right now, everybody seems to be hoarding the Naira because you do not know where the authorities, the fiscal and the monetary authorities, are going to come up with policies next that's going to be affecting you. So you're looking at a certain clientele, mid-class to upper class.
Yeah.
Those are the ones who are supposed to trust in you and trade in this particular platform. What's in it for them?
Well, it's not trust in me. I would not. What we do is we provide the platform, the avenue for you to take out your investment decisions.
Why should I want to take out my investment decisions on that particular platform? Does it add more money to what I already have? Does it show me out to the world to say that, look, hey, I'm open for business, we can do business together, but on this particular platform?
I'll give you a particular example. The drop in oil price, for example, we report it, we discuss it, but now you can actually put on a trade. So what we do at Eagle Global Markets is provide the platform for you to put on that trade. It's your decisions. We enlighten you on how to use the platform and how derivatives trading and what it's about. But again, it's down to the individual or the institution to put on the trade. If you think about it this way, Harriet, you couldn't take advantage of the drop in oil or the rise in oil or an indice pair or a forex pair. Now you can. From your mobile phone, we have mobile apps, so you could do it online. You could do it from the comfort of anywhere. Take advantage of the world's largest market, the forex market, for example. So I think it's, yes, there's a lot to do with regards to education and enlightening people on how the market works. And, but without a doubt, we think it will complement what already exists. Quietly confident that it will be well received, and I look forward to coming back when we launch to discuss in detail how things are going. And it would be great to have you back, Gbite. But before I let you go, could you still just give us a percentage of how many Nigerians in diaspora that we have trading on the Nigerian Stock Exchange? A percentage would be tough. I'll say it in another way. So 2-3 years ago, I would convert probably 2-3 clients a week, right? Since the introduction of the exchange platform, of course, like I said, we've had to do bi-weekly seminars, 1-hour seminars, really explaining how you use these platforms and what exactly is happening in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. We are now seeing between 45 and 50 new clients a week. Again, I think the more education that goes into it, the better it will get. The drop in oil price has reduced the momentum a bit because everyone has this wait and see. But we're fairly confident that it would increase as the price of oil recovers and as our economy gets stronger.
So fingers crossed on that one.
No,
we'll definitely have you back in the studio again to talk more about it.
And I look forward to it, Harriet.
All right. So Gbite Oduneye is the CEO of A&O Acquisitions. He's also the Managing Director, Eagle Global Markets. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
Business Morning continues in just a moment. I'll be talking to Tola Abimbola, an investment analyst with AfriInvest after now. Stay with us.